Now, here's a shift that most people never make, and it's the most important moment in this entire video. Now, I want you to think about someone that you know. Maybe it's you who has been planning to start investing seriously for years. They're waiting until emergency fund is fully funded, then they'll start. Then a goal comes up. Maybe it is a house, a car, a baby, and they wait a little longer. The rates drop and they want to wait for better conditions. Then life happens again and again and again, and they keep waiting. Now, I am somebody who, just like you, grew up with no financial playbook. Nobody in my household talked about compound interest or index funds or Roth IRAs. When I started figuring this out in my 20s, I made the same mistake. I thought investing was something that you did after you had your financial life sorted, after the debt was gone, after the savings was built, after everything was in order. Now, here's what I know that I didn't know then. That after never really comes because the finish line keeps moving, and every year of delayed investing is a year of compounding that you can never recover. Think about it like this: $300 a month starting at 30 at 8% returns becomes $440,000 by the age of 60. Now, the same $300 starting at 35 becomes only $280 by the age of 60. That $160,000 gap is 5 years of waiting, 5 years of feeling responsible, 5 years of getting ready to invest. Now, the cost of waiting is not hypothetical. It's 160 grand on $300 a month, and that number grows the longer you wait. So here's a shift. And once you make it, everything else becomes clearer. Investing is not a destination, it's actually a background process, like breathing. It runs whether the month is easy or hard, whether you're building your emergency fund or saving for a house or paying off debt. It never fully stops, only the percentage changes. In practice, this looks something like this. Your 401k contributions runs every paycheck. Always, at minimum, the employer match. That's free money, and there's no rational argument for leaving it on the table. Now, your Roth IRA gets a contribution every month, even if it's $25, $50, 100, because time in the market beats amount in the market every single time. When my wife and I were attacking 215 grand of debt, we kept investing, not aggressively, but we never really stopped completely because we understood that stopping the compounding clock has a cost that debt payoff math doesn't fully capture. The brokerage account, anything above your 401k or your Roth IRA, scales up as your other layers fill. It starts small and it grows as the sinking funds are funded and the emergency fund ceiling is reached. But it starts now, not later. It starts today. Let me make this concrete because I know it can feel abstract when you're looking at a tight budget and trying to figure out where everything goes. Here's the actual order of operations that I follow in the sequence that actually works. Phase one, building the emergency fund. 3 to 6 months of essential expenses in a high yield savings account. While this is happening, your 401k is running in the background at a minimum the employer match. Always non negotiable. The emergency fund has a timeline. The 401k has no pause button. Phase two, emergency fund is full. Now you split your extra money in two ways. We're talking about sinking funds for what you know is coming, investing, increasing your contributions, adding to your Roth IRA, starting a brokerage position. Both run simultaneously, neither waits for the other. Now, phase three, it's when your sinking funds are funded for your current goals. That contribution redirects to investing, investing grows, the background process accelerates. As you can see, this is not complicated. It's just sequential enough to be clear and parallel enough to build wealth. And the moment it clicked for me, really clicked, was when I stopped thinking about investing as a reward for getting everything else right. It's not a reward, it's part of the infrastructure and it runs regardless. So now you have a framework most people spend years trying to piece together because nobody really explained it clearly for them. The tool for layers one and two, a high yield savings account, SoFi or Barclays, links to the description. The system is simple, so start with the foundation. If you don't have a high yield savings account for your emergency fund and sinking funds yet, that's your first move. SoFi is my personal pick since 2018, up to $400 bonus. Vols for sinking funds, full ecosystem in one place. Barclays is my runner up. No direct deposit required, consistently strong rate, zero complications. Both links are in the description below. And if you're ready to start your investing layer, there's also going to be a link in the description where you can start investing today. Now, nobody handed me this framework. I grew up without it. I figured it out while working multiple jobs, putting myself through engineering school, paying off over $200,000 in debt alongside my wife. The system works because it's built on how money behaves, not how we wish it would. We were not given the playbook, so we build it ourselves and then we share it. That's what the channel is about. Build a system, do the work. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Peace.